All right. Yeah, so Valby is definitely not a damage. She just doesn't do that much damage. It's very disappointing. Like if you look at Glay, and she can just fucking nuke bosses. It's so easily. It's ridiculous. Whoops. Yeah, exactly. He should be roughly equal. I don't know. They're gonna have different thingies, but we just do this. What's that? It should give us 2715, which is right there. A little bit off, but it is what it is. Yo, what's up, Blizzy? Oh, hold on. I need to. There you go. It's not the prettiest, but it is what it is. I hate that. I wish I could do the thing that I can do in Excel. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to find out. I haven't seen like anybody do any math for this, so uh, I really like empirical data. Like almost like any major MMO, you can like find the empirical data where you can see exactly right where the diminishing returns are. So that's kind of just what I'm doing right now. Is there like a way to you can do it in Excel, but like you can merge like these across. It's like a special thing. I don't remember how to do it. I don't think you can do it in Sheets. It's just gonna look really ugly. I don't like ugly. Fuck it, whatever. It is what it is. Yeah, there's nobody doing any math aside from like me. If there are other people doing math, they're like doing it without showing it to anybody else. So um, that's what I want to work on right now. I'm not like super good at the game. Like all of the builds that I've done so far are kind of like theoretical. I've heard like good results from it, like people doing really high bosses, but oh, it's on another character. Yeah, it. I think yeah, it's different for every character. Like for I don't know if it's the same for everyone, but for Valby, um, like her small puddle, big puddle, and then fusion scale best with skill power modifier, but then cleanup and then bubble bullet scale better with whatever it's called. So I think it's just based off of whatever skill power it's at the moment. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna insert all the abilities, and then I'm gonna enter in like a bunch of percents, probably at like I don't know, 5% intervals. I think that sounds good. And then we're gonna make a quick chart of every single one of these abilities. We're gonna be able to see them, and then we're gonna go into the game. We're gonna test every single one of these abilities. Obviously, we can't get exactly the skill power of 5% for each one of these, but we'll be able to see that, and then we can compare the two graphs between each other, and then we'll be able to definitively see whether or not there's any diminishing returns. And then after that, I'm probably going to be doing math independently to figure out what exactly the scaling is for each and every one of these abilities. So that's kind of the plan for right now. Which that needs to be one higher. Um, oh, whoops. This is laundry biome. Yeah, the small puddle and big bullet scale differently for Valby. It's really weird, but that's just how it is. I'll be testing skill power modifier, and then I'm gonna be testing non-attribute, and then I'm gonna be testing just straight skill power. Although I think just straight skill power is gonna be just a very static number because it's just your current skill power uh, times the skill power percent. So that's how skill power works. Is 385. 39.1. Oops. This is going to be our skill power times our skill power modifier, which is this, that. Make sure that it is 14. Nope. We want row 5. This one. Ready? Why is that? Why is that weird? Oh, it's because I forgot to. There we go. No, I did that wrong. That's why. That should be that. That should be right. That should be right. I don't know why it's not auto-filling. I can just do the same. I can just drag this whole column across. 5. Okay. I should turn this into a table. Just throw that up there. Table. What? Okay. Skill powered. That should be damage. So weird. I need it to be a dot so it's easier to see. I want it to be sharp. Line chart's fine. I'd rather be a dot plot. Five. How do you... I've only ever worked with Excel, so I don't know how this... Isn't there like a way you can hide these? Like individual ones? It's gonna do the same thing. I have 3%. Yeah, it's close enough. Check out 3%. Nine, 7, 8. Oops, that's one. 41395. $2507. One, 1446. Or 241. I need to check.
Welcome to the Marshals Lab.
How does iron defense scale? No, I still haven't gotten Blue Beetle. Sorry. I still haven't gotten Blue Beetle just because I think some of the Blue Beetle parts you have to play Sharon. Here, we can check real quick. To be able to do it. So like you can do like you can farm out execution or normal if you want. Oh, you can just farm this out pretty easy, actually. Where do we get this? Okay. Yeah, you can just farm this out super easy. I I still haven't done it just because I don't think it's that big of a deal. Plus, with how Valby feels at the moment, I think you just want a weapon that does a bunch of damage. Because your skill, you can make your skills do a bunch of damage, but at the end of the day, your skills aren't gonna be doing anywhere near as much as what's it called? As like Glay or Bunny or anything like that. So buffing your skills might not really matter. I mean, like most of our damage is just gonna come from weapons. Especially with the Colossuses that like to run away from all of your stuff all the time, 24/7. It's super, super annoying.
Hey there. What can I help you with?
We'll check out 0.35, 0.4, oops, 0.4, 1046, 5.4, oh, 0.054, 62, 73, 83, 96, 11, 12, 7. All right, let's upgrade that, I guess.
Ask me anything about modules.
Welcome, descendant.
Yo, what's up, Rafi? Thank you, appreciate it. I'm glad that the calculator works. Huh? Did that say 38944? What? Why Bubble Bullet's damage go down? It did say 38944. What the fuck? Hold on, I'm gonna check the VOD real quick. Maybe I got the number wrong. Oh, it's so tiny, I can't see. 2978, I see that. Oh, I couldn't tell. Why'd I do this to myself? I'm just gonna assume that's right. And that is very, very weird. And while I wait, I'm gonna make the screen big so we don't make that mistake again. 2548. One 1487. Four oh 33. Wait, that went down too. Yeah, that was okay. You lose damage with that, I guess. Cool. That is so strange. Oh, I could test. Fuck it. I really don't want to spend like 8 hours trying to figure out where the DR is.
Will make you strong.
So I'm just gonna upgrade this once. And let's see where 4% gets us. I ran past the lab.
Welcome, descendant.
Yeah, skill crit's good. Oh, I completely missed that. Why'd the damage go down? Okay. What was that? 41438? Let's see, let's see. Four one four eight three. Yeah, you can sacrifice skill crit. Like here's what I would do if I needed more HP. Like you can get rid of this completely. You don't need front lines really. The critical hit damage is nice, but we mainly just want skill crit hit, right? So if you could get rid of this completely, add HP, whatever you need. That's a really good one to get rid of. You can get rid of skill expansion if you wanted to. Also, since our abilities just don't do anywhere near as much damage as our weapons will be able to. Like even my very, like I've only prestiged this weapon once, and it's like I think like proficiency level 4 or something. It's proficiency 7. It still does so much damage. The main thing you probably want is skill duration, just so you don't have to keep throwing down your bubble bullet on the ground, so you can keep your supply moisture up longer. It'll help you save mana in the long run. What? Hold up. What just happened? Oh yeah, there we go. My bad, my bad. I'm slightly dumb. I was like, why is it doing so much damage all of a sudden? I forgot. Gotta switch my stuff. Two, 5, 8, 8. One, 1, 5, 2, 7. I would say skill duration is probably the best that you can get. Skill duration up. And honestly, the other one probably doesn't really matter. Maybe cooldown reduction. I don't know if there's like a skill cost one. Maybe skill crit hit damage or skill crit hit rate would be pretty good. Yeah, I've been yeah, you can. Oh, cool. There's a skill cost one. Yeah, you'll probably want that one. I've been like working on a tidal wave build. It, I don't know, like It's pretty finicky. Oh, whoops, wrong button. It does more, here, I can show this real quick. We'll just spawn 9. We'll spawn it in line, actually. Let's see what modules I have. I don't remember. Oh, this is a bunch of skill cooldown and skill duration. So what I was trying to do with this build was I wanted to always be inside of tidal wave, and every time you hit a mob, you get a stack that increases the damage up to 150%. So we can run through all of these mobs. And if you look at the bottom of the screen, where the tidal wave is, you'll see that it has 9 stacks. And that increases our burst damage. So when we pop, we do a lot of burst damage. If we don't have any stacks in, then we just... Oh, if you have to have 1 stack to be able to pop. It doesn't do as much damage. But I don't think stacks matter when you're running through individual mobs. So that did like 3, 4, 5, 8 or something. 3, 2, 5, 7, 9. 3, 4, 3, 4, 8, 5. 3, 4, 3, 2. You see, it's like one of the two. So you'd probably just want to run a bunch of skill cooldown, run through a bunch of mobs, and then instantly pop it, and then run through a bunch of mobs, and then instantly pop it. That's how I think this build would probably work. You have to kill Executioner on hard mode to get Tidal Wave. If you want to try to get it, I highly, 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 highly recommend, what is it called? Getting Piercing Light. When you have Piercing Light, whenever you hit the boss's weak point, it removes his buff. When Executioner has his buff up, it gives him super, super DR. So when he gets his buff, you want to pull out your Piercing Light, shoot him, get rid of his buff, and then you can swap back to Tamer or whatever weapon you're using. It makes the boss fight super easy, but if you want to have like a real challenge, you can go try to kill Tamer or Executioner without Piercing Light. It is super painful. I've done it. It took me like 8 minutes with this build. Yeah, you should get Sharon for sure. I'm still farming. I was farming 91, but I have terrible luck. I think I did like 40. I did like 10 91 capsule openings, and I didn't get Piercing Light one time. I got everything else. So that's my luck. Did I test everything? I need to test Laundry Bomb. Make sure that it's... Four, 3, 4, 2. I wonder if there's like an internal roll. Let me check for that. I mean, it seemed fairly consistent. Aside from like Tidal Wave, everything else seemed like really, really consistent. Because I don't know why these why the damage would be going down and then just randomly up. That just doesn't make any sense to me. Whatever. Weird game. How do I get out of here? I need to go kill Devourer because there's another. I have so many I have like 3 builds now that I'm working on simultaneously. It's great, but I need to kill. Where is it? Who's Devourer? I need to kill hard mode Devourer a bunch of times. He drops Singularity. He drops this guy. Singing Water, that's what it's called. And it's Taunt. And I think the idea that I'm going for with this build is you use him to taunt all of the ads, and then you use Ambush, because Ambush increases skill power. You can throw down all your dots, but as we all know, dots don't really do anything. And then you just blast with your weapon. It'll probably make it so much easier for us, just because being like stared at by the boss the whole time while you're trying to solo some of them is super annoying. And especially when they just run around wherever you're standing. So if you can like put down an orb in like the middle of the room and the boss like just rotates around that orb the entire time, you never really have to worry about anything. The only thing that I'm worried about with that build is if Singing Water has like its own health bar and like it just dies. So if it just dies, then it just doesn't matter. If you can scale it up with like defense and HP, then you'd probably run with ambush and then just stack a bunch of HP and defense. But that's something that I'd have to like test once I actually get it. Did I upgrade my module?
Ask me anything about modules.
Where are we at now? 4.6. 0.46, my bad.
Would you like to use the laboratory?
Yo, what up, Battis? Three 39036. I'm gonna test that again. I feel like there's some weird internal roll. And maybe I'm just really unlucky or lucky. Three 9036. That's the same. Four 135. Oh my god. That is so annoying. How much should it be doing? Around 5%? 4 5? 39036. Maybe it's because I'm hitting his head? Yeah, I think that's what it is. Dang, you missed my raid pull? You missed raid call? Yeah, I think it's when I hit his head. I'll keep that in mind. I felt like I was pretty consistent with that one. Alright, with Bubble Bullet, I'm gonna have to do it a bunch of times until I hit his head. Cool. I'd love to see that. $267. Am I ever gonna finish the WoW Zero Hero series? Yeah, it's still in the works, don't worry. It'll come out soon. Episode 3 of Season 3, Dragonflight. It'll be crazy. You wouldn't expect what's gonna happen next. What was I doing? I need to go level up my thing.
Welcome to the Modules Lab.
Welcome, Descendant.
Bubble bullet time. Let's hit his head. Did not hit his head. Four 1605. Back to Albion. Ah, thanks, Nick. Really appreciate it. I'm glad that you like the builds. I have another build planned. So many different builds. But I have another one planned with Singing Water. With this one. It should be interesting. I have no idea how it's going to work or go. I don't even know how this ability works, whether it scales with your defense. So it'll be interesting to see.
If all modules were the same, I'd be out of a job, right?
Would you like to use the laboratory?
I hate having to do this every single time. Super annoying. No headshot. Four, 5, 6, 4. We have 5 more to go. Let's go. Then we move on to Technician. Woo! Yippee! They should, man, they should put like the skill upgrader inside of the laboratory so I don't have to do it. I don't have to like run out every 5 seconds. Super annoying. My chair's so squeaky. No headshot.
Flying, flying,
41772. Three, 355. Dang. Going from 6% to 7% was almost a 100 damage gain for small total. And that was a pretty big gain for Laundry Bomb too.
Modules will make you stronger.
That's so strange that that was a 10%
Would you like to access
increase in the whatever for iron defense. It's weird. Of course I missed the headshot. I think you just have to hit the headshot from here. 3443. 41859. I'm just curious. Curious. Would you guys be like interested in actually like being able to see this sheet in the Discord once I'm finished like working on this? But because this is kind of like a pretty nerdy thing to do, and I don't know. It might be interesting to some people, it might not be. All right. I'm also then I'll work on a methodology Google Doc too. That way I can explain everything that's going on within the Google Sheet itself, so it's easier to understand. I'll do that. Yeah, maybe.
If all modules were the same, I'd be out of a job, right?
Welcome, descendants.
How do I always miss the headshot? Every single time. I don't think I've gotten the headshot once. Four 11973. Is that close to what I'd expect? 0.09. Yeah, it's pretty close. Three 356 or 3556. 3041. Four 906. I think I have. Oops. I think is my iron defense fully maxed? No, it's not. Bug. Just save a little bit of points. God, I hate that. So annoying. $42 or 96. Oops. 36.79. Big cuddle. 31.54. 31.54. 12.93. Should hello? You don't want to be in the bubble? Okay, cool. Hello? Okay. Oh my god, I swear. Let me dot him. Maybe this will get me in. There we go. Oh my god. Thunder Cage mounting. I thought I chose one that didn't have anything on it. Fusion power boost. No wonder why it's doing so much more damage. Oh my god. Oh, is that how they work? Man. I have to redo all of that. Are you kidding me? I'm not fucking redoing all of that. I wonder if I have like a 5% one. We're just gonna skip like the first 10%. We'll pretend that's not real. Oh my god. I'll be right back. That's saddening. I'm throwing some water in the fridge. I'll be back in like 5 minutes. All right, I'm back. Here's my modules, Jason. This is the one. Oh, whoops. Here is what I'm using in hard mode. I have just a bunch of HP, defense, a lot of skill crit, a lot of skill duration. I have this, but you don't have to have this if you don't want to. Running supply moisture, it buffs skill duration, skill crit, and our firearm damage. It's really good because the firearm attribute trigger rate means that if you have like where is it? Like if you have electric attack or something like that on this weapon, it'll proc more often. Or maybe I'm thinking of the wrong thing. Hold on. Maybe it's if we go to like Blue Beetle. Oops. It increases the proc chance of the trigger rate of these like effects by 2%, which isn't it's not that big, but you know, it can be helpful. Modules or components. I don't have very many components at the moment. That's probably not that great. What would I'd probably play with skill duration, the 2-set for this one. What else? That's not good. That's probably 4 sets for Bly. No. I don't have fire. I don't know, maybe the 2-set from this and this, from Slayer and Annihilation, just so you can have more ammo for your general rounds. I'll have to like look more into it. I'm not 100% sure at the moment. There's just so many. All right, let's get back to testing. Let's make sure that we don't have anything on that's indirectly buffing us. All right. That's all firearm. Cool. So now we're going to do a cool little trick called we're getting rid of all of this information. Getting rid of all of this information, we're going to pretend it never existed. What are we at? 11%? And that's fine. One minute. All right. This. I also have to redo that. Hold on. 1 second. Get a headshot. One, 5, 6, 7. 1, 5, 6, 7. Actually, we do 1 headshot. Never mind. 22309 versus what's the other one? 23737. Two two three oh nine. 2309 versus 22337. 22309 versus 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 22309 ver Oh my goodness, I've listened like giga slow motion. Let's see. Two, 3, 7, 3, 7. Very cool. We got Boeing on our side. Alrighty, we go again. Let's just use the 11%. Two, 4, 2, 9, 3. Let's compare. Yep, that's super close and similar. Accidentally did laundry on first. Unit 7, 5, 5, 8. $19.71.
Hey there. What can I help you with?
Two, 7.
Welcome, Descendant.
Four, 3, 9, 3, 7, 9. 2, 4, 3, 7, 9. Is that right? Okay. Yeah, that is. Oops. 2057. $76.44. Oops.
Go away!
3011. Throw on technician. Technician is just a flat 13%. Shouldn't expect anything crazy in terms of changing in numbers. 24. What's that? 24,395. Forgot how much pedal was doing. 2224. $76.59. Once you're gone. Now I'm just gonna throw on Iron Defense 25.7. Let's see if it's close. Make sure again. Hit crit. Fantastic. Please don't crit. 25037. And plus the Goblin was like doing 28. Out of mana. $27.15. $83.01. $37.67. Alrighty, let's go upgrade.
If all modules were the same, I'd be out of a job, right?
Is there any other skill I want to try? It's just skill power. Attribute skill power, 20%. need to get 20%. And non-attribute, I think, scales very, very, very similarly to just skill power. So we can do 20% test.
Would you like to use the laboratory?
I mean, what I really could do is just ramp up my skill power to like an extreme and just see how that compares to like the ones that I already have available. I mean, that's an option. That'd probably save me a lot of time too. Then I don't have to go through each and every one of them, but going through each and every one of them give me points on a line, so that's pretty nice. Hmm. I mean, let's try it. Let's try max technician. See how close this is. This is 50%. 50.8. So it should be super similar to the 50 that I already have. Yep, numbers match. Cool, cool, cool. I should get 26 though. There we go. Alright. And let's go to my calculator. Sheets. Man, just having a calculator on hand is super nice. Just so I don't fuck with the calculator, I gotta make a copy. Make copy. Copy. I guess I can show you what I'm doing right now. 5055804047. 5055 8047. 804047. 804047. Right. It should just be 5%. 0. Oh, 0. That's just 5%. Run out the master skill duration. Let's see. With nothing on. Is that right? 23. Yeah, that's probably right. If I just increase this by 5%, we should get 989. Yep, 989. We match. It should these match this, so everything should be matching. What do I do? What do I do? Oh, I wanted to look at skill power plus technician. Non attribute. We'll just throw on 51% non attribute. So 50.8, 51.1, 508. 1.1, whoops. 511. You should get 39,747. Strike. I think I missed. $39,748. Super close. What else? Now we just go higher, I guess. Go higher. Let's add more skill power modifier. We don't want singular. We want non-attribute if we can get it. Skill power modifier. Oh, we already have technician. Is this better than technician? Skill amplification. Technician gives us 50.8%. Skill amplification will give us probably higher than that. That's the hope, at least.
Modules will make you stronger.
Skill amplification gives us way more than that. Just I'm gonna lose so many Kuiper shards. Oh, there goes like an hour of farming right there worth of crystals. All for the sake of testing. Let's go. What else gives us a bunch of skill power? Maybe we just upgrade Focus Dimension. Even one of these guys. I don't know. Skill and where's my skill amplification? Huh? There it is. 21. That'll give us 97% skill power, 51.1% non-attribute. These two guys act very, very, very similar. So in total, that is how much? What's 97? What's that? 148, roughly. So you can do like 3.483, and that should give you roughly the same number. Oops. That should give you 589. That should be the same. And then if you do 1.483, oops, 83, wait, what? Maybe I'm wrong. Because non-attributes at the very end of all of the modifiers, so having a bunch of non-attributes is probably really good. Yeah. If we had a bunch of non-attributes, that'd be really, really nice. Um, I don't know. Maybe skill amplifier. You lose max MP, but you gain a bunch of skill power modifier. Maybe that's better than technician. No, because we wanted a bunch of non-attribute. Which one did I do for non-attribute? We can go non-attribute specialist instead of dimension master, probably. That'd be better. But you lose a little bit of skill power. Here, we can check it out. I have a dimension master like that. 12 and we can max that out real quick. I think I have a almost maxed out skill. Dimension master. That's pretty close. 32 and 16. I mean, the calculator is super, super good. I don't think there is any DR. I don't know. See, that's the whole reason I'm testing all of this is for DR, but I just don't think there is. Here, I'm gonna test this real quick. I have skill amplification like fully maxed out, so I'll have to get the like skill expansion instead. I can get rid of increased defense. It doesn't have anything. Skill simplification is what it's called, not amplification. I keep messing that up.
Would you like to access the laboratory?
Let's just build. Let's see how much stuff that everything does in this build. I'm just gonna create a new spreadsheet real quick. Test builds. I will call this build 1. Let's take the screenshot. Build 1. And new one, we'll do build damage. Build number. Level, pull it. Now, puddle. Big puddle. Oops. Clean up. And whatever the other one's called. Laundry bomb. Let's build 1. Let's check out the damage. I'm just gonna check on the shit. 12,597. I'm just gonna check Big Puddle real quick. 14,436. Two 9167. Fifteen 728. Oops. And let's check Bubble Bullet's damage. 71,051 is one of them. See if there's a higher one. 71,051 again. Somebody 1051. That was a crit. I think it's 71 and 51 is the damage for that. Here, test elbow 2 real quick. We just want to remove Dimension Master with skill sync. It's an attack. Oh, we want to get rid of whatever this one's called, not Dimension Master. I don't know. What about non-attribute? What non-attribute stuff do I have? I have non-attribute. Maybe non-attribute specialist is way better. I focus on non-attribute, which is a battle. That's probably better than Dimension Master. Before I do that, oh, I saved it. I want Dimension Master. I need to check to see if all my numbers match up. So that is the first thing I'm going to be doing. What is my skill hit? Right, is 92.9. I'm going to 0.929. We have supply moisture, so we're going to add that. We're just going to leave. W info. Our skill power is 1106. Actually, we can't use this skill power for the testing dummies, just because the testing dummies have different resistances and defenses. So we have to make our own one. So how we can do this is we're gonna go to small puddle since it's the most consistent one. We're just gonna go small puddle's modifier is 0.31. We're just gonna take the damage it did. We're gonna multiply it by this, which is our modifier, plus doing this in reverse is so hard. Where is it? Skill power modifier 1 plus 0.635. Where's my pencil and paper? I need to do this math out by hand. So skill power times skill power percent. 1 plus skill power percent. That'll give us that. Then we're going to take this number and we're going to multiply this by our skill power modifier. And then we're going to take this number. We're going to add dimension or fusion. Then we're gonna add our other skill power modifier. And that'll give us our damage. So what we do is we take our damage and we divide this by skill power mod. And that gives us skill power times 1 plus skill power percent. Then to find our skill power, we're just going to divide our 1 plus skill power percent over everything else, which means that we're effectively multiplying our damage by that. No, we're going to be dividing our damage by that number. So then skill power equals damage divided by our skill power mod times 1 plus skill power percent. And that should give us everything we need. So this is damage divided by skill power mod, which is going to be this plus point 635. I'm going to multiply this by 1 plus 0.327. That was wrong. Nah, this is. I don't want to think about that. That's too much thinking. I don't want to think. We're just going to use our numbers, and then if it goes up, it goes up, and if it goes down, it goes down. And that's how we will look at the dummy. We don't have any non-attribute skill modifier. Oh, what happened to my thing? There it is. I'm just gonna leave this, and we'll be able to see what we've done. 1, 6, 0, 0. Skill power modifier is 65. Dimension modifier is 1.68. 168. Non-attribute, we don't have it. We do have skill power, which is 327. Crit hit damage is 1.78. So 81. And I'm just gonna screenshot this and throw it over into this one. Oops. That'll be test build 1 damage. Build. Now, which one was I gonna get rid of? I wanted non-attribute. Let's check out non-attribute specialist first before we check this out. By crystallizing, do you mean adding in the rune thingies? So like these things, the rune lights, whatever these are? Hold on, I'll switch the screen. It'll be easier to see. Honestly, I think defense is just way more important than HP. I mean, you can stack a shitload of defense really, really, really fast, but you can't stack as much HP as fast. So I think you just go with defense.
Modules will make you strong.
Oh yeah, for sure. If you just need more space, then I would do whatever you need. The most important thing to know about like when you do your prestige stuff is just paying attention to like the little symbol that you use. Cause like I think this like little J thingy is like the most common one that you're gonna see in a lot of different builds. So is this one right here. That's super common.
Ask me anything about modules.
Well, there you go. Once you hit 50K, you don't have to worry about it anymore. I play between two different builds at the moment, so I kind of crystallize between these two builds. So I've done health, I've done 2 of the 3 line thingies, and then I did 2 J's. Well, 2 of them are free, and I've only prestiged like 2 or 3 times. But yeah, this is what I have. What was the other non-attribute one? We got focus, non-attribute master. Non. And then I just want to do non-attribute specialist. Oh, did you not get it after you killed the boss? Yeah, the same thing happened to me. I killed Executioner, didn't get it, and then when you look at the quest, it like changed. Now you have to do like you have to kill 10. And for some reason I only got one. Even though I killed Bride and Executioner.
Welcome to the modules lab.
What was the other one? At specialist. Okay, got focus. Master specialist. Alrighty.
Ask me anything about modules.
Master at max will give us 44 and 19. Oh, even the 10 didn't give you anything? That's weird. Yeah, that's super unfortunate. That really bums like me out. Because like getting those prestige tokens as like a free-to-play player for the most part takes forever. And then you have to wait like 5 hours just for what's it called? Or 7 hours to actually craft the thing. Um, I want to have to replace this with a dimension. Non-attribute. It's battle. This is probably just better. This gives us the most, but this gives us CD reduction. I'd probably go with focus on non-attribute instead of dimension master. And fortified. Honestly, if you can get a shitload of defense, how much am I at? 30? I don't even have like full defense. 40, I'm almost at cap. If I can get double defense on this, I think I'll be perfectly fine. And then, oops. And then instead of running increased defense, which gives 50% currently, I can just run this guy. I have insufficient capacity. Just run this guy. Still crit hit damage doesn't really matter that much. How do I have 90? What's the same? Huh. Let's go check it out. Let's see, non-attribute is 0.613. Yeah, they should give us something to compensate for that. You have to farm all of the shit from all of the little encrypted vaults from Agna Desert. And then to farm those, you have to get the what's it called? The encryption breakers or code breakers or whatever, which takes forever. It's such a long grind just to get the little prestige items. That it's way too long. It's like mega irritating too. Where's skill power? I actually don't have any skill power percent. Ooh. Our skill power modifier is still the same. That's a massive, massive leap. What else? Its chance is the same. 599. Don't really care about skill duration that much. Do I have dimension? I do not have any dimension. Build 2 looks something like this at the moment. Let's say this. Now we were able to increase our spells by like our bubble bullet by an insane amount, actually, which is kind of nuts. At 20k, that's pretty good, especially for a note. One bounce bubble bullet, and if you can get that to hit a bunch of times, it should be insane. I think you can bounce like seven times or something like that. I haven't like really tested it, but here we can check this out real quick. What is it? 1 plus. Then we're gonna do 7 times points. 5. And your bubble bullet can hit for whatever number this is. And let's see how hard it can crit. Okay, marker. Let's see, this one of us, what this one is. We can make our bubble bullet hit for almost 0.5 mil, so that's pretty cool. Hmm. How do I keep? Oh, well, just looking at stuff. I still don't have piercing light, but I kind of want to just try this out, see what it's like. Hold on. I wonder, can we get any skill power? Is there like any easy way to get skill power? Do we have an attack? We do have an attack. Do we have a bunch of skill duration? Oh my goodness, my papers. Skill duration. MP accelerant is a cheap way to get skill duration. And if we do skill power levels, if we could somehow get like skill simplification in here, that'd be kind of interesting. Maybe we actually get rid of that. Oh, never mind. We can't get rid of skill simplification just because of this. Let's get rid of that. No. Get rid of that. Do we have enough for this? No, we don't. Do we need battle of stamina? Skill duration is nice. We just want skill duration for, what's it called? Skill duration. We can run skill extension. And then, what was the other ability called? Skill simplification? That should be enough. Where's my thing? And let's check this out. 613. Skill power modifiers 922. Oops, wrong one. 922. Do we have any skill power? Skill power. We don't have any skill power. That's the same. That's the same. That's the same. We're able to get it up a little bit more. What was that? Build 3. Let me take a screenshot of this build. Let's screenshot of damage. Alright, that's another potential build. I can go like try out hard mode executioner or something. I guess. I don't have any like poison. We just use a tamer? That's electric attack. That's kind of bad for it. I just want to go check it out real quick. I can just use a tamer. I mean, it feels okay. It looks like it's doing a bunch of damage. It's definitely not doing tamer damage, that's for sure. If I get the what's it called? I forget the name of it. The sniper rifle. I think I could probably kill that boss in maybe 2-3 minutes. I definitely think I need to save my what's it called? My cleanup. I need to save my cleanup for defense. I think that's what you just have to do. And if it does any damage, it's just incidental, and it just helps you out a little bit. But for the most part, I think bubble bullet's going to be your highest, the most damage you're going to be able to do. It does. Apparently, it can do like a shitload of damage. I don't know. Oh, I didn't even have what's it called? I was using a frosting. What was my number? It was like 505? 5055? Is that what we were using? Yeah, 5055. We can check out, see if it's actually doing 45k on the dummy, just to make sure that calculator's working.
Welcome, Descendant.
If it's not, I'm gonna be very, very pissed. So that's 45k. 32. Real cool. Small puddle's working properly. It's just slightly off. It's oh yeah, it's slightly off. Maybe like 2%. All right, cool. Calculator is pretty accurate. Um, I don't think I'm gonna upload any of this. I think it, for the most part, it was just completely useless. But yeah, I think for the most part, this whole thing was useless except for this page where it holds all my information. I guess I'll update the Google Doc real quick. Uh, what are we playing? Update this. think I'm gonna start putting screenshots in the document. Thing. Thing. See, I don't know if Frontlines is worth it. And because skill duration. Instead of these two, if I got like skill duration, then I don't have to worry about the skill power modifier decrease. Yeah, so we even get more skill power modifier. Just kind of nice. We get 1,000 more damage out of it. It's okay, I guess. How much overall do we get out of it? 120? We actually lose damage. It's probably not worth. What about uh, skill insight and skill concentration instead of non-attribute? Maybe that's better. So new numbers at. Let's see, let's see. Non-attribute. What is that? Oh yeah, because we lost 10%. My bad. 511 972. Should be the same number. Oh, 9 645 1.71. It increases our crit damage by a bit, but our base damage goes down a little bit. I mean, it might be able to do something. This might be interesting. I'm just gonna delete this. This. No longer interested. I'll just see this. No, actually just delete these two. Can I link back to a Google Doc? Where's that? Let's go. Um, call it that. I'll just call this test builds. Think that's good for those. Click here. Send to all the text builds. Very, very cool. All right. I think that's just better than just showing the whatever these are. I think that's better. And then instead of Blue Beetle, I'll just say use whatever weapon does the most damage. It's just 8. That's 6. Big Accelerant might be a play. Skill expansion could be good. And skill extension might be better. Just so we don't have to worry about the max MP. Yeah, I think skill extension is probably better. Well, alrighty. I think I'm done fucking around with the build for now. Time to go grind for piercing light. Ugh. See if I have Sharon unlocked.
Humanity is very weak. That's why
Oh yeah, there's Sharon. That was loud. Send
What
me
do you get when you mix water?
Sharon.
the vulgar.
What do you want? You want skill duration for the things, don't you? Throw that up. That up. Okay. Ball. That's probably best for HP. I can do these sockets. And then with space. I don't know. I don't know anything about sharing, so I'm just throwing stuff on. Well, I think that's everything for me for today. I don't think that we'll ever have the issue of having too much skill modifier to reach a DR. I couldn't seem to reach it. Thanks for hanging out. I threw all of the little test builds that I made in Excel. All of them are in the Google Doc, so if that's something you're interested in, you can go check it out. It's a link under modules for the Earth Trencher. And that's about it.